Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow, and thank you so much for doing so. Alright, I'm a poet, didn't even know it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for the likes, the super chats, the donations. From the bottom of my heart, I am so thankful. Right, thank you so very much. I am sending that back to you guys tenfold. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's cleanse your energy and see what Spirit has for you guys today. Alright, so alright guys, let's see what Spirit has for you today. Alright, so Angel guys, Spirit guys, you're gonna live in light, clear, and precise messages for my aquas. Whatever aqua needs to know for their higher, greater good. Alright, Spirit, help me channel the messages that Aquarius needs to know at this time. Let's see, what do we got for Aquarius? So you got cold. Somebody here could be controlling, observing. Somebody could be calculating. Okay, so silently observing, they're hiding their feelings, they're secretive, they could have blocked their emotions from you or something like that. Well, guess what? They're wearing a mask, okay? There's just a form of control. Alright, so somebody here is wearing a mask. For some of you, this could be you guys wearing a mask. Alright, maybe they're wearing a mask and they lost the control because you've released. Okay, so you've purged, you're surrendering, you have emotionally released yourself from something that was holding you back. Something that was taking too much of your time, something that was taking too much of your control. Alright, so, and then you got the Fool on the bottom of the deck. So, Aquarius energy. Some of you could be dealing with another Aquarius. Okay, so, this is walking away. For some of you here, you cleared your energy. You walked away from what no longer serves you. Anybody who has been calculating and cold towards you and stuff like that, or controlling you, changing your identity. People that are not part of your destiny, okay, those people are gone. Those people are out of your life. Your North Node coming out. Fate, evolution, finding your life path. Alright, so you've already passed these karmic challenges. For some of you, you're still going through those karmic challenges. But yeah, you're being rewarded. Right, you're in your destiny here. Alright, so what's cold here with control? You got divine trust. Okay, so for some of you here, maybe you were waiting because it came out kind of like you're in the reverse. Maybe you were waiting on something. Alright, but I feel like greater forces are at play here. You need to release the need to control something. Somebody here is still controlling. That's why Spirit is not bringing y'all together. Alright, so all is working out for the highest good. Okay, so have faith. What's this with release? Spirit, release, and purge. You got feminine energy and attraction. Okay, so passion, mutual feelings. Okay, so for some of you here, you guys are intuitive. You're very nurturing. You guys are finding yourself. Right, loving yourself with this yin energy. Alright, so that's your feminine energy. Alright, for some of you here, you could have been wounded or insecure when it comes to something, playing the victim, but now you've released that energy. Alright, you're clearing the old, and this is the new things. Maybe you're drawn to someone new. Okay, so for some of you here, this could have been short-lived or something like that. At the same time, because both of these came out. Right, so it could have been some sort of like reminder. Hey, remember, you gotta love yourself. Remember, hey, yeah, you probably started dating someone or something like that, and it's almost like Spirit said, remember you again. Okay, so that's why it was short-lived. Okay, or something like that. What is destiny? What is this with North Node? You got Yang. So Yin and Yang energy. So this could be integration of both energies being brought together. Right? Logical, confident, assertive, protective. Somebody here could be wounded and controlling. Alright, so yeah, you could be dealing with a masculine here. Okay, so their ego could be a little too much. Okay, and that's why they could be coming off as aggressive. Right, but they want to renew something. For some of you here, they want some sort of renewal. They want some sort of spark. Okay, new life. Right, this person and this person might want to have a new life with you. Okay, so this could be significant. All right, or maybe you're finding your true love and you want a new life, a fresh start, something that doesn't have anything to do with the past. Okay, obviously because it's controlling and it's very something that you need to release. All right, so what is this renewal and spark, Spirit? You got here decisions. Okay, so for some of you here, you're going to be at a crossroads. You might need to make that decision. Okay, so you could be between two people, or this could be the person that you're dealing with. Between two people, two choices, two paths. Should I stay? Should I go? All right, somebody could be at a distance there. All right, what's decisions? All right, for some of you, you're making a decision for this person. Okay, so you could have given somebody, okay, so around the autumn time, all right, so starting over, soul growth, clearing, new intentions. Okay, so what's gonna happen? Okay, when are we gonna know what is gonna happen? I mean, you're giving somebody an ultimatum. Somebody needs to either put themselves in the position that you're in and make the decision, or your guys are gonna make it for them. Okay, so what is this with somebody's name could be Autumn. All right, so yeah, because you're ready for abundance, you're ready for something grow, some sort of windfall, some sort of growth, okay, that you've been waiting for, and that's part of your destiny. For some of you here, that's why you're not with this person, all right, because they're not part of that destiny. They need to go through karmic ties, karmic, you know, karmic, damn it went away. Karmic ties, whatever karmic cycle, I'm sorry, that they need to go through. Okay, so promotion opportunities, you're very successful here. For some of you here, something is going to come in abundance. So it could be in many, it could be in love, in the form of love, it could be in the form of money, it could be in the form of like clientele, it could be in the form of anything. Abundance could be anything. All right, so what's abundance, Spirit? What's this with abundance, windfall? All right, so for some of you here, this could be in a form of a gift, okay, a promotion, okay, celebration, but you're closed off to it. Okay, so you need to be open to this to come in, right? For some of you here is your pride. You could be very defensive towards someone or something. This is like the Nine of Wands energy, wounded warrior. Right, so this is also like somebody who's not giving up on something. So you guys are like putting a wall up and you're guarded and you're keeping and maintaining boundaries towards people, right? It's because you are in this kind of energy where you had to become this soldier, okay? Like to not be in this kind of energy where you're self-doubting yourself, okay? Because there's a lot of people here trying to control the way that you felt and the way that you were. No, you cannot give somebody that power, okay? So it says here negativity, not hopeful, discontent. All right, so this person could be in regret. Somebody could be lonely, doubtful, whatever. They're in discontent. They're living a miserable life. For some of you here, that's the reason why you're not supposed to be around these people. All right, so let's go ahead and I want to pull some of these. I want to spend some time with y'all. All right, so this is the Tangled Love deck, Oracle deck. Okay, I got this on Amazon if you guys are interested. All right, guys. Also, if you guys are interested in purchasing my book, it's called An Awakening: A Person's Guide to Healing and Manifesting, and you can find that on Amazon. Okay, you can purchase that today. All right, it does help you. It has moon phases. It has affirmations, things to help you. It has a little witch's kitchen, things that will get you moving, okay, spiritually and healing spiritually. All right, so check that out, guys. Let's see. What do we got for Aquarius, Spirit? What do we got for Aquarius here? And I'm looking at the cold control card. Okay, so safe love. Okay. Trust, security, your home. Alright, so what's safe love? What's this with safe love? I don't know, guys. For some of you here, it is safe for you to love. Okay, there could be some sort of trust issues or something like that. All right, but this is a love that's gonna last. For some of you here, there's someone here that might love you really hard, okay, and really passionate and stuff like that. But there's a difference between loving somebody and being possessive over them. Okay, so for some of you here, that's what healthy boundaries you need to set. Okay, so there's a love here that's going to last. It's going to be timeless. Is real deep affection between the two of you. Okay, but somebody definitely doesn't know how to, like, their love language is almost like controlling and cold. Okay, maybe even distance. All right, so what's this with release? All right, coming clean. Somebody wants to release something to you. Somebody wants to walk away. All right, for some of you here, you walked away from something and now somebody wants to come in and release some sort of information to you. All right, they want to come clean. Okay, they want to come clean. They want to confess. They want to open up. Something about a cobra could be significant. All right, but yeah, they're being truthful, raw emotion here. Okay, somebody could have like a rooftop. All right, yeah, so somebody wants to talk to you. What's this with coming clean? Coming clean. And Spirit got you. For some of you here, and this is the Destiny card that's right next to it. Alright, so whatever's destined will always find you, and you're protected. You've known the signs, you've been seeing signs, and you've been guided towards something. So don't dismiss intuitive downloads right now. What Spirit got you? Yeah, look, Spirit got you with guidance. Okay, for some of you here, you guys give guidance. You have a lot of faith. You're healing. You're intuitive. Okay, so you could be getting messages through your dream. Okay, through movies. All right, through music or something like that. While you're chilling, you're like, holy shit, I could write a book. Okay, so spiritual journey. And this has to do with your spiritual journey. All right, for some of you here, a karmic debt is a spirit part of a spiritual journey. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, so we have to go through these karmic lessons so that we can learn from them, maybe even teach others. Okay, so what's trust here with divine timing, greater forces at play? Right, so something could have been a scandal, something could have been discussed about you, okay, some sort of controversy, right? So this could be somebody here that is in disbelief. For some of you here, you're in disbelief that somebody trusted somebody else. Okay, so that's what I'm kind of getting here. This is giving me like photos, all right? It's giving me photos, pictures. It's giving me photographs. No, coffee. Okay, so that could be significant. Somebody could drink a lot of coffee. All right, so somebody here likes a lot of drama. All right, so trust the divine timing here. Okay, greater forces are at play. For some of you here, what's this with controversy? You weren't supposed to be part of it, but now you're finally finding this out. Okay, it's when Spirit wants you to find this out. Right? It's when Spirit wants you or knows that you're ready to find this out. Okay, so that you won't react or overreact about something. All right, so what's controversy here? Controversy, forever kind of love. Infinite, unbreakable, meant to stay. What's controversy with forever kind of love? Somebody could be talking about the fact that there's somebody here that still likes you or something like that, and that this relationship is unbreakable or something along those lines. Okay, this is a teamwork kind of love, and that's the drama, that's the controversy. I mean, there's no controversy there. For some of you here, the controversy is that this person and you could be like rekindling something, right? So together through it all, partnerships, we got this, right? Those that cook together stay together. I don't know what movie, girls trip, so that could be significant, right? Some of you could be going on a girls trip, I don't know, but let's see. What is decisions here? So between two people, two paths, or to stay or to go, right? Yeah, they're making a decision here, and they're really going to come back committed this time. All right, so somebody here is loyal to you. For some of you here, flip it, switch it. You're the loyal one, okay? All right, so it's time for, it's in it for the long run, okay? No games. What is this, Spirit? There's two little tea lights, a red ribbon, and two rings with a letter. Sounds to me like magic, okay? Yeah, somebody could feel guilty here. They want to come back. They want your forgiveness, okay? They could feel guilty and ashamed. They know they are in the wrong when it comes to something, okay? They could be having a lot of anxiety because of what they did to you, okay? I feel like somebody's getting some sort of karma in the form of guilt, okay? So now they're being remorseful. They could have done you a little different here. All right, yeah, you learned your lesson. Okay, for some of you here, that's why they're remorseful, because you learned your lesson. You're not letting them back in. You're guarded. All right, so what's this closed off? Resistance, pride, defensive. Yeah, you're clearing your mind. Okay, you're closed off to anybody, but you're open to the lessons that you're learning. Okay, tough times, growth. You're leveling up here. Okay, some of you could be like doing mudras and shit like that, even meditating, whatever. All right, so doing yoga poses and shit like that. Hey, that's like that's stuff like with asymmetric figure thing, whatever. I don't know what I'm trying to say. When you make certain moves and shit like that, it does balance you out, your chakras. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. So clear your mind, clear your heart, insight, clarity, truth. All right. I don't know if this wants to come out, but somebody could be infatuated with you. Somebody could be infatuated with the fact that you've learned lessons, okay, that you have this gift, okay? So they could be obsessed. There's some sort of attraction. I said spell work, okay? That was giving me spell work right there. For some of you here, there's someone here that knows that you might know that they've been doing spell work or whatever, and they know now that you know. So it's almost like they're ashamed. They should be. Fighting. right? Fighting with everybody else, trust issues, one-sided, detached, poor communication. Yeah, you can grow with this person for some of you here because this person's always trying to one-up you. Okay, so you cannot be in competition with your, I mean, there is relationships that are like that and they're very competitive and stuff like that, but you need to grow with someone. Okay, in order for this abundance to come in, there needs to be issues. Those trust issues need to be resolved, right? Things are not one-sided. There needs to be a fact that both of you are seeing both sides of the picture, okay, when it comes to a relationship. It's almost like he's saying, no, wait a minute, okay? So maybe the female in this predicament could be the wrong one. This is not what I did. I don't know. What's this fighting? Trust issues, poor communication. All right, yeah, toxic environment. So yeah, this could be like somebody here giving someone bad advice. They're low vibrational. Okay, so they're emotionally leeching off of you. Right, this is somebody here that could be in a karmic ass environment, in a karmic ass toxic environment, karmic relationship of some sort, right, fighting and stuff like that, feeling ashamed that they let something really good go, okay, something loyal go. I said that earlier. I feel like this was you, okay, the loyal one, in it for the long run. Okay, you weren't the one playing games here. Alright, so smash that like button, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. What else, Spirit? Alright, so mind games, it came out in the reverse, so you're no longer being a victim of gaslighting. Alright, so Spirit's no longer testing you. Alright, I feel like you have analyzed everything how you need to analyze everything. Okay, so for some of you here, you are emotionally available and this person is not. This person's still playing mind games and shit like that. They're in a toxic environment. Okay, so they could be a gaslighter or something like that. They could be testing your limits, testing you. Alright, so that could be significant as well. I don't know for what, but let's see. Spirit. For Aquarius, let's get into the tarot. Spirit. Guys. Good looking light. Guys, I just took a good nap. That's why I'm so like slow. Alright, but let's see. What do you got for Aquarius? What's this with cold and love that last coming up? Spirit got you releasing, purging, North Node, guidance. Right, Eight of Swords. Okay, so for some of you here, somebody could be in jail. Alright, somebody here wants to keep you trapped in a certain situation. You got Gemini energy. What's this Eight of Swords, Spirit? Alright, so don't self-sabotage anything at this time. Alright, what's this Eight of Swords? Within the next 8 weeks could be significant. Swords talks about weeks. Okay, so Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Alright, so for some of you here, somebody's trapped and they can't come in to give you some sort of love offer. For some of you here, you don't want it, and you shouldn't want it. Okay, so they're in the reverse. They're a cheater. Okay, they're moody. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Alright, so what's this Knight of Cups? 10 of Wands. Yeah, they have a lot of baggage that they're coming with. Okay, so for some of you here is like, why are you bringing all this with me? Why are you bringing all this with you? Okay, how can you help me? You don't have nothing to do with this person. What is this 10 of Swords? The Moon. I mean, the 10 of Wands, the Moon. Alright, so a Cancer could be significant. Alright, I feel like something hidden is coming to light. Alright, this could be like illusions and lies, alright, causing burdens. Alright, for some of you here, there's someone here that thinks that someone is still in love with them or something like that. They're stuck. Okay, you guys need to get unstuck from a certain situation. Spirit got you. Okay, you're being guided to move forward with your life and your North Node, your destiny. Okay, so what's this Moon? What's hidden? Cancer, the Seven of Pentacles. What's hidden here with the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon? What's the illusion here? The Emperor. So for some of you here, you've bossed up, okay, overnight. Okay, that could be significant too. Alright, so you are an Emperor. This could be your baby daddy for some of you here with this Emperor, Aries energy. Alright, you could be a boss. Your Seven of Pentacles is there. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor. Okay, and that could be burdening somebody. right? They could have lied. They could have said that, oh no, the emperor here, this boss figure, you, okay, somebody who's not distorted, somebody who's definitely logical, somebody who's an authority figure or something like that, right? You're in the Seven of Pentacles. You're starting to see the fruits of your labor here, while these other people were in some sort of an illusion. I feel like the illusion was that they thought that you weren't going to make it, okay? And now you're at boss level, the emperor. Okay, so Knight of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody could be a little moody. Somebody could be a cheater here. Somebody's in love with the idea of love. Yeah, that's why they're still stuck, okay, somewhere, wherever the fuck they're at. Alright, so what's this Knight of Cups in the reverse? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Eight of Swords. Clarify this Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Eight of Swords. Right, a Libra could be significant. Somebody's going to jail. They could be trying to come in and give you some sort of offer or something like that, a love offer, so that they could get some sort of like help from you. Maybe you have guidance, maybe you have cop friends or something like that. Okay, but the justice is in the reverse. Okay, so somebody could be getting a divorce here and going to jail. All right, so somebody could be going to jail. I don't know, bad karma. All right, so what is this justice here? A Libra could be significant. Something is not balanced. What's this justice here in the reverse? You got the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, the other woman. For some of you here, there's someone here that could be divorcing someone to come in and reach out to you. Okay, and I feel like you could be the other woman for some of you here. The High Priestess is in the reverse. Okay, so this could be either that, or this could also be like you dismissing intuitive downloads. Okay, when it comes to something. Alright, for some of you here, this could be like you going to justice, you going to court or something like that regarding some sort of secret that's no longer a secret about a boss figure or a baby daddy or a father figure. I don't know who this emperor is. Tell me more about the emperor. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, whoever this emperor is corrupt. Okay. So, Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody here could be a coward. They're trying to hide something. And you could be exposing that shit. For some of you here, you need to keep your moves silent. I always say this in my readings, and I never mean it as much as now. Okay, so you could be getting something off the ground or something like that. Keep your moves silent. Alright, what's the Knight of Swords here in the reverse? Somebody could have a criminal background. This person is a coward, corrupt, okay? They're trying to regain everything that they lost after leaving you out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Alright, in the reverse, I feel like you have overcome something. Okay, so for some of you here, you're overcoming this energy. Alright, so it's over. The Death card, you've transformed. Okay, if some of you have been going through some sort of like spiritual warfare or some sort of like financial hardship or something like that, I feel like that's the end of it. Okay, and you're about to regain everything that you've lost, right? Especially with the Death card here, I feel like you're about to transform. Okay, so what's this Death card? Scorpio energy. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups is in the reverse. What's this Queen of Wands, Page of Cups in the reverse? The Devil in the reverse. Okay, so Capricorn energy could be significant here. The Devil is in the reverse. I feel like you are realizing certain things. Okay, maybe you were feeling a little insecure with the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Maybe you had some sort of like gift that somebody has been like making fun of or something like that. That could be significant here with the Devil here in the reverse. I feel like you have revelations, if anything. And the Devil here in the reverse talks about you having released some sort of toxicity in your life. Okay, so Queen of Wands in the reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. What's this Queen of Wands in the reverse? The Queen of Wands in the reverse, they're a whore. Okay. Queen of Wands, and then you got Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. So this could be somebody here that could... Tell me more. Queen of Wands here with the, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody here who's codependent. Okay, they could go to church and shit like that, but whatever they're praying for is not good. Okay, so for some of you here, you're going through revelation. You're going through some sort of epiphany here. Okay, you're releasing the block growth that you once had. If some of you were feeling insecure or something like that, I feel like that wasn't your energy, and that's finally coming to an end. For some of you here, this had to do with someone here doing some sort of magic on you, or some sort of like spell on you so that they could like degrade you or make you feel like a bully of some sort. Okay, it could be significant. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? Could be a Cancer, could be a Pisces here, trying to silence someone. All right, yeah, look, to take you off of your platform or some shit like that with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. All right, that could be slander, that could be defaming you. All right, so there could be a High Priestess here getting some sort of karma, okay, for whatever it is that they've been doing. I feel like their gifts are being stripped from them as well, because they keep on doing bad shit. They could be doing a lot of sex magic, okay, or love magic and shit like that, and sometimes you're not supposed to do that. So, let's say, Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Alright, so, somebody here is codependent. Alright, they're insecure. What's this Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse? Two of Swords. That's why they have this little stalemate that they're going through. That's why they can't make a decision here, the Two of Swords. It could be an ex of yours. Alright, with the Two of Swords. They can't make a decision because money looks good, but it's false security, whatever they're going through. Okay, so, all they're doing is defaming you, and they're the ones actually doing the things that they're defaming you about. Nine of Pentacles here, Nine of Cups here. Tell me more. Nine of Cups in the reverse. Four of Wands with the Ten of Swords. Okay, that you don't have a home, that something ended, that you betrayed them. Okay, that you betrayed this twin flame connection of some sort. 222, 444 could be significant here. All right, so 10 of Swords. Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, it was unhappy. Somebody here was very unhappy. All right, or there was a lack of support. It could have even been family here with the Four of Wands in the reverse. What's Four of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Swords? Yeah, now they're in fucking regret. Five of Cups. They're in regret. They feel like they lost something, that something's not over, but at the same time, they took you for granted. Five of Cups. Somebody's in regret here for the betrayal that they did. All right, you guys could be seeing 555 as well. Somebody here betrayed someone here so bad, and now they feel so ashamed and guilty. Stress and anxiety is eating them up alive. All right, because you were really loyal the whole entire time. And now they could be fighting with this other people, okay, that's playing gaslighting games. Whatever they did to you is being done to them, right? Now they're being gaslit, okay? The other person could be leaving, right? They're analyzing the best way to get out of a certain situation here. That's chess, not checkers. Somebody's smart. What's mind games? What's here? Mind games, Three of Swords. You've recovered from this. Okay, Three of Swords in the reverse. You've recovered from this. You've healed from this. If this person comes to you and says, oh baby, okay, you're gonna know exactly that when is a gaslight, when this person's gaslighting you, when this person's trying to manipulate you, whatever. It's almost like I'm picking up somebody here knows the other person so damn well. Okay, so Three of Swords is in the reverse, and you've recovered, you've healed from this shit, right? But the scars still remain, right? So it's just like a bruise. A bruise still stays, okay? So Six of Swords, I feel like you're moving into calmer waters. Somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because I just heard that song from Christina Aguilera. Bruce's fade father, but the pain remains the same. Okay, so something about that could be significant. Somebody could have hit somebody and bruised them up and shit like that. If somebody's hitting you, okay, that's not someone for you. That's not a twin. That's a karmic. Okay, you need to get the fuck out. Bye. Hide. Move. Leave. Okay, as fast as possible. Alright, so we don't condone that. And if you let it happen once, it's going to continue happening. And this goes for both female and male, because I've seen both. Okay, so now women fight as bad. They fuck men up. Okay, so it could be either way. Six of Swords, I feel like you're moving into calmer waters. I feel like you've learned something. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 of Swords, right? I feel like you woke up to this. Okay, I don't feel like I don't feel like you're anxious anymore when it comes to something. If anything, you're finally starting to surrender. the real way, right? You could have had some sort of epiphany here. What's the Six of Swords here? Yeah, with the Lovers. What's the Lovers? Gemini energy. Okay, so what's this Lovers here with the Six of Swords? Now somebody wants to, now they want to come in, they're in regret. They're being backstabbed, they're going through hell, and now they want to come in and try to bring you some sort of love offer. They want to reconcile because they see you as a star. You've made your choice, okay? So for some of you here, with the Star and the Lovers, that does talk about a reconciliation, okay? For most of you, I don't feel like you guys want reconciliation, okay, from the comments that I've seen. Okay, but if this is, what's this Lovers with the Star? Right, maybe you are seen in the public eye. Maybe you're writing a love story. Maybe you're writing something about love, okay? How to deal with narcissistic ass people that are how to get away from it, you know, like motivate others and stuff like that. Because the Star is somebody who has a lot of faith in a scene. They could be in the public eye, okay? So that could be significant, right? For some of you here, somebody's seeing you as this Star, the one that got away, okay? The one that they made the wrong choice with. Yeah, Four of Cups is in the reverse. Now they see something clear for what it is. And I feel like you guys have seen something clear for what it is. So I feel like both of you guys are having some sort of epiphany. And when you guys come back together, it's like, ugh. Okay, that could be significant. What's Four of Cups in the reverse? You have a new, renewed interest in the world. All right. You got the Three of Wands here in the reverse. Somebody could have gone on a trip, come back, okay, and they're a little frustrated. Three of Wands in the reverse, because this talks about frustration, okay, because they don't have a lack of foresight. They lack foresight, I'm sorry. Three of Wands. This person or you could have been waiting on your ships to come in or something like that, and now you could have returned from travels, okay, but there could be some sort of like answer, some sort of energy that could have happened, okay? So something here that you found out with the Four of Cups in the reverse that has you now in this renewed interest. Like now you want to go look for someone that's actually worth a damn, okay? Now you want to go look for something. You want to go look for whatever was missing in this other person, because this person was doing nothing but breadcrumbing you, okay, and keeping you up at night. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody could be using divination tools to keep you stuck. They want to keep you stuck. It could be a Pisces. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. It could be both of these stupid motherfuckers doing it together to keep you up at night. What's this Nine of Swords? So that you can have anxiety. The Magician. Gemini, so that you can have anxiety here, so that you can lose your focus. I feel like you're very focused. I feel like you're manifesting good things into your life, and those manifestations are going to come in whether they want it or not, or somebody's trying to oppose that, opposing factors come in. It doesn't matter, okay, because you're manifesting, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? So what's this Magician here? Could be manifesting abundance in many forms. Okay, and it's going to come to you. Spirit is listening to you. You have a lot of faith. You haven't lost faith in anything. Okay, so what's this Magician? Yeah, good news coming in. The Magician here with the Page of Wands. You're very curious. You're very curious here. You could be lighting candles. Somebody could be lighting candles here to renew something here with the Page of Wands. Could be a renewal. What's the Page of Wands? The World in the reverse. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio here. The World in the reverse. What's the World in the reverse? Yeah, somebody doesn't feel whole and complete, okay, without you or something like that. Five of Swords, they want to win at all costs. They're jealous of maybe you online, or you have an online presence here. Okay, they could be trying to set you up with the Five of Swords, Three of Cups. Yeah, somebody here could be very indecisive. For some of you here, the magic is so that you can self-doubt. So that you can have doubt in yourself, okay, so that you cannot do whatever you're supposed to be doing, so that you cannot get closure when it comes to something. So, Five of Swords here is somebody who wanted to win at all costs. Okay, what's the Five of Swords? The Judgment is in the reverse. Whether it was with gossip, malicious gossip, they didn't give a fuck. They were like lifting spirits up from the ground, okay, from the cemetery and shit like that, to do magic on you, to have them work against you. And yes, people do that. If you guys don't do that and you guys don't know nothing about that, it doesn't mean that the reading is not for you. Just skip that part, okay? Take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. All right, the Judgment is in the reverse. Yeah, that has to do with gossip, rumors, grudges. Somebody is not, and the World in the reverse, their current approach wasn't working. So whether or not they were trying to do magic and shit like that, it's going right fucking back to them. What's this Judgment in the reverse? The Ace of Cups. They could have said that you were the bad lover, or that you were the person that was draining them, that you took their joy, that you made them feel like blah, 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 blah. Okay, Ace of Cups is in the reverse. For some of you, if that's the case, okay, then that person doesn't belong in your life, and I don't know why they're trying to come back. Alright, so Ace of Cups in the reverse. I feel like you need to love yourself. I think that whenever you see a cup of love like this, okay, I feel like God is telling you, love yourself and pour that love onto yourself, okay? All those rumors, all that gossip, you need to go ahead and cleanse your ass with it, okay? With the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay. What's the Ace of Cups in the reverse? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Six of Wands. Yeah, they're recruiting haters against you, right? It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. They're corrupt as fuck. They're a gold digger. All they want is money. Okay, so they'll do anything for money. They'll do 6 other people with wands for money. Okay, so King of Pentacles here in the reverse. They're not reliable. They're not resourceful. Anything they start, they'll fucking end up finishing. The reason why is because they're so busy trying to ruin your reputation here. 4 Swords is in the reverse, and they're doing altar work at that. Okay, and I feel like now they're being haunted. Now they're fucking paranoid because you know everything that's happening here. Or you've caught on to it. 6 of Pentacles. Their scam, you've caught on to their scam that they cannot balance, right? The Temperance in the reverse, they cannot balance the scams that they've been doing here because they don't do it in moderation. They do it to you, they do it to anybody else. So yeah, you block this person. Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands in the reverse, you block them. You don't want to contact with them. You don't want any type of communication with them. So let's go ahead and let's do a little other one. Yeah, this took a turn. Okay, so for some of you here, please take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Right, if you guys are going through this, okay, I'm sending you blessings, my condolences. Right, if this is something that you've already gone through, the reason why I'm saying is because I get comments. Okay, so if you've already gone through this and you're healed, okay, there's other people that are not, and they're still going through this. Okay, so my readings are timeless. Okay, time is fluid. All right, so take it, say, oh my God, this is what I learned from it. Teach other people. Okay, take advantage of that. All right, so that you've gone through it and you can help other people in the comment section instead of saying, oh, I've already gone through this. It's over. Well, whatever. All right, so choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It is time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choices that is right for you. All right, you got here, take charge. So stand your ground here. 7 of Wands kind of energy. All right, so you're taking a back seat in a relationship or a situation, and it may be ending up costing you time, money, or opportunities. Yeah, if somebody's not reliable, somebody's not resourceful, okay, if they can't keep a fucking penny in their pocket, right, and they're recruiting haters, they're not triumphant, they're not, why is it that they're not triumphant? Okay, have they changed that? If they haven't changed that, then they're going to keep you stuck. It's okay to grow and leave others behind when you're growing. Okay, and that's what other people don't do. Oh, because I have to be loyal by a fault, and I have to stay with this person. Even we go through everything like, no, that's their karmic debt. That's their karmic challenge that they need to go through. Okay, and you could help somebody and you could be there, but if you're not there for yourself, okay, and you're taking on baggage that is not yours, why would you do that? Okay, that's not your baggage to take on. Okay, so God doesn't want you to take on, maybe some of you, God wants you to take on those baggage and help those people, but those are catalysts for your growth. Not people that you keep on going back to, not people that have hurt you and done all this shit and then you want them back. Okay, that's not for you. All right, I'm just speaking straight up, guys. All right, I know there's a lot of people that want, oh, lovey-dovey reading. Okay, I don't do that. I keep it realistic. Okay, so you need to stand up and regain control once again. Right? And study, learn. You know what? It's the only thing that no one could take from you, knowledge. Okay? That's the one thing that no one could take from you. If anything, learn something new. Okay? Take on a new endeavor. Alright, so a new endeavor could be upon you right now, and it may be requiring you to require new knowledge and skills. Put your intentions out into the universe, and the right teacher will soon find you. Alright, so Spirit for Aquarius, what is Aquarius going through at this current moment? What is Aquarius going through at this current moment? You got the Five of Pentacles. Alright, so feeling left out in the cold. Feeling left out in the cold. Some of you could have financial problems or something like that. Okay, that could be significant for some of you, not all of you, obviously. Okay, so take what resonates, leave the rest, guys. Five of Pentacles in the current energy. All right, so what is this Five of Pentacles in the current energy? All right, Three of Pentacles. All right, so Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I feel like everything's going to work out. All right, so Eight of Pentacles. All right, working together, networking. Okay, for some of you here, you have reliable resources available to you, and you might not be wanting, because we Aquariuses, I'm an Aquarius as well, we Aquariuses have a lot of pride and ego. Okay, and we don't ask for help. We rather go through it and go through whatever on our own and learn from the experience, but it's being hard-headed. If you have resources, network. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, there could be somebody here that wants to network and collaborate with you. All right, so, and it's going to be the Eight of Pentacles. It's going to be a good fruit. It's going to be good work. Okay, so now we're talking about money here. All right, for some of you here, you've been wanting to get out of a job. All right, you, three other people could fucking open up the same job and start making money for yourselves if you guys have been making money for other businesses. All right, so stop making money for stupid people. Start making money for yourself. Be a business owner. Okay, so end that shit. Okay, so the Death card, transformations are coming your way. All right, transitions are coming your way. All right, you're not avoiding the inevitable. When something has to end, something has to end. Okay, so what's this Death card? Scorpio energy. What's the Death card in the current energy? And then you got the Page of Cups. Maybe you lost love when it comes to something. Okay, maybe you feel insecure when it comes to something, or maybe somebody's making you feel that way. Nobody makes you feel anyway, and if they do make you feel that way, it's because you don't love yourself enough to be like, fuck you, okay, or fuck off. Alright, so for some of you here, Page of Cups is in the reverse. Somebody could be insecure because you're going through all these transformations. Alright, so they're jealous of you, okay? Remember, that's like almost the root cause of every single, look, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, not an equal give and take, scammers, okay? So that's almost like the root cause of everything. People can't make fucking decisions here. Two of Swords, okay? They're blindfolded with the ability to remove that blindfold, but people just like to, I don't know, act silly. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. For whatever this is, the universe is not in this person's favor, okay? And I feel like everything, you're about to start regaining everything that you've lost. Okay, so what's Five of Pentacles? The Ten of Wands. What's Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Swords. So something is definitely coming to an end. This could be a home, a contract, or something like that. Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. Okay, so Ten of Swords talks about hitting rock bottom. For some of you here, you might feel like you're hitting rock bottom. Okay, but sometimes you need to hit rock bottom in order to get back up, and your comeback is going to be epic. Okay, so I've hit rock bottom multiple times. All right, so a lot of tarot readers, they've hit bottom. They've hit rock bottom multiple times. All right, because if not, they can't be on here fucking trying to like teach you guys and stuff like that. So, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. What's Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands? All right, the Queen of Wands is in the reverse. Okay, and it has to do with someone here who's been very vicious, manipulative. Could be an Aries, a Leo, a Sag. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, for some of you here, this has to do with love, or somebody here who's a fucking tyrant, somebody here who's vicious, somebody here who's abusive, narcissistic, manipulative, any bad thing that you could possibly think of, that will be her. All right, Queen of Wands in the reverse. All right, and then the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so causing instability, okay, or something like that. This could be the other woman. This could be the whore, that one that keeps her legs like this. Okay, so, and look how the Four of Wands is giving me two legs. Okay, so this person could be a homewrecker. Somebody could be here dealing with some sort of homewrecker. Okay, I feel like maybe you feel like you have ended something, or something is coming to an end, but I feel like it needs to. Right? Somebody made their choice, or somebody needs to make a choice, and they made their choice. If you're an option, okay, guys, if you're an option, and it's between you and some other person, okay, please go pick that other person. Please go pick that other person. Okay, because you need to love yourself and value yourself enough to be like, okay, this is a decision between two people. No. I'm going to get myself out of the equation, because I love myself, and I know there's somebody out there that will love me the way that I need to be loved, and respect me the way that I need to be respected. What's the blockages? Ace of Wands, okay. I mean, Ace of Wands, what the fuck? Ace of Pentacles, the blockages. Could be some sort of money. Maybe that you're making money. Their blockage is that they're not making money. Yeah, they're spying on your money. Okay, they're watching your money. They're trying to figure out how much money you make. They could be looking at you, okay, to see how much money you're making. Okay, how many years you've been in this job and shit like that. This is giving me like a fucking damn private detective. Okay, so that could be for some of you here. Y'all could be dealing with a fucking private detective. Bishop. Somebody's name could be Bishop. I don't know. Bishopville. All right, somebody could be from Bishopville. All right, it's probably a spammer anyway. What is in the foundation? What's in the foundation for Aqua? You got the Chariot. I feel like you're going to overcome all these obstacles anyway. Okay, so the Chariot. Some of you could be buying a new car. Some of you are definitely traveling. Some of you are moving. All right, it's in your foundation. So you got in that car and you're like, come on, let's go. All right, Flintstones, and you need to. Okay, but you're moving. All right, Six of Swords is in the reverse. Damn it. All right, what's this Chariot with the Six of Swords in the reverse? The Ace of Wands. I feel like you have a new passion at the beginning. Maybe you're going on a trip to start something and then come back. Okay, maybe you're going to be going back and forth. Okay, what I'm picking up here is almost like you're going towards a place of calm, and then you're coming back towards a place of place that you don't want to be. Almost like if you live in another city, or maybe you're going to go do something. Whatever this is, okay, this could be sex. You're going to go have sex with somebody in another city or something like that, in another country, whatever. All right, so you're going to be traveling here soon, all right, or there's a new passion at the beginning that's starting for you. For some of you here, this could be just writing a book, okay, or just learning how to love yourself, all right, overcoming these challenges, and kind of like traveling and going for a month and then coming back. Eat, pray, love, and then come back, okay? Something like that could be significant. All right, what's the Six of Swords in the reverse, Aquarius energy? What's the Six of Swords in the reverse? The King of Pentacles. I'm also picking up here like somebody going somewhere, making money, coming back, making money, going there, making money. Or like staying, let's say for example, I make money here and then I go and I travel for a month. Make money, go travel for a month, or something like that. That could be significant. You're very reliable. You're very resourceful, right? For some of you here, you're going to meet somebody. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer here, that is going to be reliable or resourceful or something like that. Like-minded individuals, they tend to come together, okay? Or maybe that's what you need to do. What's this King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles, Five of Swords. All right, so then you have somebody here who's super jealous of you with the King of Pentacles. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, right? They don't want you moving. They don't want you having this new passionate beginning. So that's probably why they're coming back in. Okay, so for some of you here, you are this King of Pentacles. All right, you are a business owner. You are, it doesn't matter the gender. Okay, you're just active. You put things into action here with the King of Pentacles. All right, what's on your mind? What are you guys thinking about? Five of Swords here. King of Cups is in the reverse. What's the King of Cups in the reverse? Four of Swords. What's this King of Cups, Four of Swords? Right, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces could be significant. Four of Swords. Somebody could be praying for you, but they don't pray for good things. They could be doing some sort of altar work. Three of Wands here. I feel like you have the sense of foresight. You already saw this happening. Okay, so you got the King of Cups here. Somebody could be an over drinker or something like that. I don't know, man. Somebody could be like, when are they going to pass away? When they die? When they drink? Okay, somebody is going to, like, I don't know. What's King of Cups in the reverse? And the Four of Swords? Three of Wands. I feel like you're just waiting on your ships to come in so that you could go somewhere. Okay, so you're putting something to rest here, right? You're no longer working. Some of you could be retiring or something like that, or something's no longer working, right? So whoever this person is that could be doing some sort of altar work on you or something like that, this is on your mind. It's not working, or if they're doing something along those lines, love bombing you, whatever, it's not fucking working. Okay, so don't feed into it, and if it is working and you feel like it's working, okay, say it's not fucking working. Okay, because at the end of the day, you have to have faith. All right, so don't give it the power. Right, you're only giving it power. You know what I mean? You are a star. Right, so you're a healer. Right, so for some of you here, you're very empathetic. You guys have you guys could be spiritualists. You guys could be healers here. The star. Right, you have a lot of hope and a lot of faith. So don't let your faith be wiggled or fucking crumbled down because of whatever energies that's being sent your way, because something didn't work out. Maybe it wasn't meant to work out. Spirit got your back. Okay, something wasn't meant to work out for a reason. All right, surrender. It's for a reason. All right, what is in the near future? You got the Hermit, going within. All right, ghosting someone, ghosting a situation. Okay, the Hermit, Virgo energy. What's this Hermit? Going within, finding yourself. You know, the Hermit over here has the lantern, right? And in the lantern is a star. So you're finding yourself is what I'm picking up here. Some of you could be like psychoanalyzing yourself and shit like that. Eight of Wands. Okay, I feel like you guys are gonna go travel, find yourself, and come back a new, different person. Okay, for some of you here, you could be communicating, or this could be communication here. So I feel like some of you could be writing a book. All right, so Eight of Wands, fast changes coming your way. Okay, so now that you're healed, now those changes are coming your way. What's hidden? What's hidden for Aquarius that Aquarius doesn't see? All right, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. What's the Knight of Wands in the reverse that Aquarius does not see coming? The Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so somebody, the coward, is coming back around. Okay, so this could be significant. Somebody's not taking action. That could be significant because they're a coward. Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Knight of Wands is in the reverse. All right, for some of you here, you're just running away from this person, or somebody likes to be chased and shit like that, and I don't feel like you are doing any chasing. All right, Knight of Swords in the reverse could be also hasty communication coming in. Somebody mad, okay, because what? They were a whore with the Knight of Wands, because they were out and about, because they had a lot of options, because they had a lot of confusion. Okay, it's not your fault. Okay, so somebody could be coming in and saying that you've been doing that, or it's like the blaming game. Okay, when somebody doesn't want to assume responsibility or take responsibility for something, they're going to blame you for something. Okay, when someone cannot control the way that others see you, okay, the way that, how can I say this? When someone cannot control the way that you're acting and the way that you are and stuff like that, they're going to control the way other people are seeing you. They're going to be like, oh, you see him? Oh, you see her? She's standoffish. He's standoffish. You see that? They're acting really weird. No, that's a guilty conscience, okay? That's that fucking guilt card. Let me go look for it. The guilt card with the mind games and the toxic environment. That's what this person has grown up thinking, all right? The guilt, all right? The blaming. What is this? The High Priestess. I lost myself where I was. All right, some of you here are very knowledgeable. Okay, what's this High Priestess? Queen of Swords. What's the Queen of Swords? Very logical. Okay, some of you could teach tarot. Some of you could teach something about the occult. Nine of Wands, don't give up. Okay, some of you could be like speaking up, speaking your truth here. You're the wounded warrior. Nine of Wands, you've gone through the ringer and back, and now you're speaking up. Go for it. Okay, so Nine of Wands, you're maintaining boundaries, right, towards a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be a Pisces here. Another tarot reader could be significant. All right, Ace of Cups, somebody could be trying to drain you. All right, so Ace of Cups here in the reverse. I feel like this is time for you to love yourself. Okay, I feel like you're almost at the finish line when it comes to something. All right, and you're finally starting to love yourself enough to get this moving, get this finished. Okay, so what else, Spirit? The World, yeah, so that you could be online, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, so that you could complete something, right, and be a fucking boss. Hell yeah. Be a boss, the world, whole and complete, successful, traveling, loving yourself, online. You could have an online presence. You could be seen by multiple people. Yeah, look, these people are playing mind games to keep you stagnant. Confirmation. Right, Pisces energy. Some of you could be Aquarius, Pisces cuspers. Right, results happen over time. Stay consistent, stay patient. Don't let your loyalty become slavery. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It came out in the reverse. This whole deck is in the upright. All right, so you're not going insane anymore. You're not going to continue repeating the same thing over and over again. Right? If anything, you're grounding yourself. Virgo energy. Okay, you're grounding yourself. You're self-made. You're independent. Okay, so what else, Spirit? 333, support. You're being supported by your spirit guides, and they're answering all your prayers that is needed, right? Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Capricorn energy talks about 1222 to 119 could be significant. Talks about toxicities or obsessions or something like that. All right, for some of you here, something hidden is coming to light. Maybe you could have been obsessed with this, or this could be somebody here that could be obsessed with something hidden coming to light. Okay, so moving on is one of the most difficult things to do. That's why you could be kind of obsessed on that. All right, so you need to move on from it. Sometimes you don't need the answer to something. Leo energy, that's your sister sign. Okay, this talks about strength. This talks about transformation, confidence. Be confident in yourself. Okay, moving on. I already said that. What else, Spirit? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, Capricorn, Pisces. All right, you got here. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean they belong in your life. That also came out in the reverse. The strength of my soul was born from the pain that once brought me to my knees. I feel like that came out in the reverse because this person wants to be in your life, but their mind and their ego is not letting them. Okay, or flip a switch it. Let's see, what else, Spirit? Moon, feelings, yeah, because you have strong, the moon and the sun, yin yang energy. Okay, so definitely twin, right? Could be significant. What about it? You're very intuitive here, okay, when it comes to something. What's this with feelings and intuition? A person can love another so much that they sometimes push them away. For some of you here, you're blaming yourself, okay, because you pushed them away because you love the person so much. No, absolutely not. I hope not. Okay. Pluto. All right, so regeneration, transformation. There's a lot of transformations happening at this time. There's a lot of realizations. There's a lot of awakenings happening. Okay. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives puts us in the right path. For Aquarius here. For Aquarius, you got self-sabotage in the bottom of the deck. All right, so don't self-sabotage anything right now. You got Tenet, pleasure. It's okay to feel pleasure, okay? It's okay to be out there. It's okay to go and start dating, okay? So if this person that you were with was dealing with all these other situations and all these people and giving you this headache and all this stuff, and I feel like now you're finally feeling whole and complete and you're finally starting to move forward, it's okay to feel pleasure, okay? Maybe some of you might feel guilty when it comes to that. The number 11, all right, could be significant, all right? It says here, you're thirsty for more pleasure. You can thrive when life feels dry. You're take it how you guys want it. Okay, so it could be talking about the vaginas, okay, or the penis. Okay, so one of those two. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, so you are thirsty for more pleasure. You can thrive when life feels dry. You are made of laughter and stardust, not sawdust. Pleasure is your birthright, a gift from the universe. How much juicy pleasure can you stand? Turn up the pleasure principle. You secretly feel that you don't deserve it, but pleasure is healing and is a manifesting force. Laughing, loving, and orgasmic joy is holy. Hold your hands over your reproductive area and say aloud, I deserve pleasure. I feel good to feel good. All right, so some of you could be, you know, and doing things and stuff like that. Some of you could be like a little horny right now. The sacral chakra could be significant. Okay, so it's creativity. You're very creative right now. So that happens. Okay. And let me pull, what is your person, not that I care, okay, but maybe you guys do. Okay, what does your person want to tell you? What does your person want to tell Aquarius? What is Aquarius's, this person, what does he want to, or she want to tell Aquarius Spirit? What is on their mind? What do they want to tell Aquarius? It was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay, what do they want to tell the Aquarius? What does the Aquarius' person want to tell the Aquarius? I know I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, so for some of you here, they think that you were a they think that they were a distraction. That's somebody who doesn't love themselves. Okay, they feel like they're a distraction. That's somebody who's insecure. Okay, that's somebody who needs to do some inner healing. Okay, go find themselves. Go to a psychiatrist. Go talk to someone. All right, the hermit. There it is. Yeah, go talk to someone. Go communicate. Go communicate with a psychologist or a therapist, okay? Let them know what's going on. This could stem from this person's childhood. What else, Spirit? What does Aquarius' person want to tell Aquarius? I hid who I really was from you, okay? So, yeah. They hid who they really were from you. That happened to me one time. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody, so I have a type, right? So this person was acting all like, you know, type. Perfect type. No ma'am. No ma'am. Not my type. Whatsoever. Turned out not being my type. Okay, so somebody could hide those kind of things. Maybe the 3 months for 3 months, and then all of a sudden, hey, this is who I really am. Okay, goodbye. All right, so that could be significant. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yeah, these people are fucking narcissistic. They're manipulative, especially if they're trying to hide something. They've been hiding it from other people too. I remember every detail of that day. Okay, so something about the details of that day. Tell me more about this detail of that day, or what day. All right, I left when I saw you with someone. So this person, not only are they insecure, they could have blamed you, or for some of you here, you could have been with someone else or something like that. Okay, and they left. But I mean, if they were playing around and in your energy and shit like that, not being fickle and not committing, what the fuck were you supposed to do? You know. So, I bury myself in work to forget you. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. I'm getting a lot of pentacles. You and I were too young. Okay, so this could be like a little fling that you had way back when, okay, or something like that. That could be significant. I wish things could have been different. They could have. Could have, should have, would have. Okay, but what can you do? Can you go back and change the past? Absolutely not. Okay. When you're trying to change the past and you still go to the past and you still dwell on the past and stuff like that, that's when depression comes in. That's when doubt comes in. You need to free yourself from that shit. Okay, you need to free yourself in self-love. Set your intentions and let go. Let go so that you can have your truth, your expression, and don't fall into that self-deception, temptation shit. Okay, where, oh, I don't have the clarity that I need, okay, and I feel like you have the clarity that you need and more. You have the clarity and the structure, all right? You're setting stable foundations, you're protecting yourself, you're nurturing yourself, okay? So when you do all that, that's when you are the sexiest, or you're at your sexiest point, all right? So that's when everybody wants to come back in, okay? It's almost like a revenge bod or something like that, right? So that's for some of you. That's what I got for you guys. I love you all. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.